All right, we can use any method we want to solve. Now, I've already told you my favorite method is elimination. So I'm going to use elimination, but you could use substitution and you could graph, but you just have to solve it all for y. Okay, so on the second one, we need to add 3x to both sides so that we can line up all our things correctly. So on the top, I've got 5x minus 2y equals negative 4. On the bottom, I've got 3x plus 4y equals negative 18. I'm going to make my y's match. So I'm going to take those two numbers and multiply the opposite ones. So on the top, I'm going to multiply by 4. On the bottom, I'm going to multiply by 2. So 4 times 5 becomes 20x. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8y. And 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. On the bottom, it becomes 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times 4y is a positive 8y. Beautiful. Those are going to go away now. And 2 times negative 18 is negative 36. Okay, so from here I can just add. So I've got 20x plus 6x is 26x. Negative 8y plus 8y is 0. The negative 16 plus negative 36 becomes negative 52. So from here, I can divide both sides by 26, and I end up with x equals negative 2. I'm going to take my x, and I'm going to plug it into one of my equations. I'm going to pick this one. So I've got 4y equals negative 3 times negative 2 minus 18. So 4y equals 6 minus 18. So 4y equals negative 12. Then we would divide both sides by 4, and I end up with y equals negative 3. So my solution is negative 2, comma, negative 3. All right. And again, any solution that you want to do. I like elimination, but I will do substitution for you. I don't like it, but I will do it. Okay, so we're going to divide everything by 3. So it ends up being x equals. So I end up with x equals negative 2 over 3y plus 7 over 3. And I'm going to take this whole thing with the fractions and all and plug it in for my x. So this ends up being 9 times negative 2 over 3 y plus 7 over 3 plus 4y equals 16. So when I distribute my 9 through, I end up with negative 6y plus 14 plus 4y equals 16. Now I combine like terms, so I've got negative 6 plus 4 is a negative 2y plus 14 equals 16. And we'll subtract 14 from both sides, leaving us with negative 2y equals 2. Then we would divide both sides by negative 2, and we end up with y equals negative 1. From here, I can take this negative 1, and I can plug it into this equation that I made. So I've got x equals negative 2/3 times negative 1 plus 7/3. So this just becomes a positive 2/3 plus 7/3. And 2 plus 7 is 9. So we get 9/3, which is just 3. So my solution is 3, negative 1. As you can see, there's a lot more fractions than this, hence why I don't like it as much. All right, you can use any method you want to solve 3 and 4, and 5 and 6. And then we will come back together for this beautiful happy burger problem.